Hello traders, welcome back to the money making channel. So what's up, how's it going? So we are back here to teach you how to trade cryptocurrencies in the right way. And by the time I say in the right way, I mean it, we want us to learn how to trade cryptocurrencies as professional traders. As you can see, here we have the 4-hour chart on 2-hour chart. Our chart is on the 4-hour chart, and today we are going to use the Ethereum versus the USDT. So this is the Ethereum pair, and I'm going to teach you how to use it using my indicator or any other indicator that you use. So let's get into that. The chart. So we first go into our 4-hour chart. We plot onto the 4-hour chart. We plot onto it the 50 moving average. And the 50 moving average has to be exponential and let it be on close. We move on. So we also plot on the 200 moving average, and the 200 moving average also is it's around the exponential, and it's also on the what? On close. So the 200 moving average is the green one, the 50 moving average is the red one. So as we can see here, whenever the 50 moving average is above the 200, whenever the 50 crosses above the 200 moving average, we consider this market to be in what? In an uptrend. So we only take buys. So we want to take trades with the big money, with the big banks, and we have to trade smart like real traders. Why would you trade against the trend? So we have to take trades only buys, and for you to take buys, we need to get the small clusters that tell us we have gotten an entry. So today I'm using my indicator, but you can use any other indicator you want to use. You can use the TDI, you can use the MACD, you can use the RSI, depending on what you need. But today I'm teaching you this because this one is more profitable than any other strategy I've used, and to me, I'm making money on a daily basis. I put out a video the other day, and I made around $192 in just 43 minutes. You can spot out the video just above there. I'm going to put the link into the description. And I took that trade on the 1-minute chart. I was just making some research, and I was like, I'm going to trade on the 1-minute chart. The 4 hours in an uptrend. Why wouldn't I take it? I took the trade, and I ended up making $192, and that was a good trade just in 43 minutes. So this strategy is very powerful. So try to learn it and use it. If you need an indicator, I'll leave the link in the description below, and you see how you can get it. So let's move on. So when the Ethereum chart, you plot onto the 50 moving average. You plot the 200 moving average. After plotting them on, you plot onto it any indicator you use. So in this situation, my indicator always gives me the signals with the big cluster. So I have to take the buys, and this buy would have given me, if I entered from around here, would have gotten out from the top, which is around $12 that Ethereum had moved. So Ethereum moved from around $362 to around $381. So that's a very big move. So if you had put a lot size of 0.1, you'd have gotten around $100 in that trade only. So in this situation again, we get another trade. We get out just above here, that is break even. We also get another trade here. We enter around here, and we get out at the top, whereby we'd have made around $29. So that's the whole strategy, but we don't trade on the 4-hour chart. If you're going to trade on the 4-hour chart, you're going to take at least one trade a day or one trade a week, which is not good for us. So after us getting the trend of the market, because we are using the 50 moving average and the 200 moving average to get our trend, we use the 200 moving average and the 50 moving average to get our trend. So if the 50 moving average crosses above the 200 moving average, that means the market is in a bullish trend. So we go into our low time frames. In this situation, we go on to our 30. So this is since November, since October, it has been in an uptrend. So very much. So we only take buys, we don't take any sells because the market is in an uptrend. As you can see here, we are still in an uptrend. And if I go back onto our 4-hour chart, I want to get the recent dates so that we can get a recent value. So in this situation, from around 8th March, we're in an uptrend. So if we go back onto the 30-minute time frame, we go back onto our 30. Yes. So from around 8th March, we are in an uptrend. So from around 8th March, we are in an uptrend. So since we are in an uptrend, we only take buys. So we always take the buys when we get our cluster. So our first cluster we get is here, and we have to get out of the cluster above just here, making us around $93. You see? So we move on. We don't get a big cluster. So whenever I don't get a big cluster, I don't enter, no matter what. And that's what strategy I'm using. So we continue. We get another big cluster around here. I enter around here and get out just above this high, and that's around $48. So I just keep on doing this on the 30 minute, and I can get around a trade per day on the chart, a trade per day, and I'm trading Ethereum, and I'm also trading Bitcoin at the same time. So even today, yesterday, I got a trade. On that trade, I got a trade, but I got out because this Ethereum was taken out of my margin. I debited a big lot size. I wanted to gain a lot, so I ended up taking the lit signal. So I traded the Litecoin instead of Ethereum because Litecoin is kind of cheaper. So Litecoin gave me the same signal, and I ended up closing just above these highs. I got around $182 for yesterday, and that's the strategy. So this is the only way you can trade, or this is one of the ways you can trade cryptocurrency in the most professional way, in the most professional manner on a daily basis to get money.